G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is June 15, 2023. This is a spot silver price update. On our weekly, we're in a neutral positioning. It's unsure to go long or short based on the weekly. On the daily, it's broken into a downtrend, you can see there. And on the hourly, likewise in a downtrend, and it may well hit this diagonal support line. We'll come to that in a minute. On the weekly, first off, we've got these triple moving averages on the price chart with the moving averages on the CCI 150. They're not aligned, showing us a neutral signal. I prefer to trade when the weekly and the daily are aligned when you're trading the hourly. Now on the daily though, it's broken down into a bearish signal again with a big bearish candle as of yesterday or currently. And you can see there it's now approaching this diagonal descending support line. There's this major support line, this dark blue line here at 2267. So if it breaks through that, that may be the place where it actually bounces off from, like it did back here. However, you notice but down here, if it breaks through there, then the key area is going to be the 61% level. And if it breaks through that, then we're going to see further declines along this ascending trend line. If I zoom out, you can see those bottoms there where those lines are drawn. So yes, it's a bit busy, but they're left in there deliberately for support resistance areas. Also notice the price originally did break on a downside with this bearish divergence as opposed to a bullish divergence on the price chart, and our target area was going to be that 38 to 50% level in that rectangle, which it hit and actually broke below the 50% level and bounced off that support, as we said. Made further advancements to the upside. Now it's retracing back down again, so we may see further declines, at least at the very least, bouncing off this descending line, as I said. On the hourly, if I zoom out, that little Fibonacci retracement, you can see there it's broken down past the 61%, and we had another divergence here. This was an independent divergence from the daily. This one also worked out quite well and hit both the 38% down to the 61% level and beyond after a little bit of a retracement to the upside. Now, you can see there it's currently resting around below the between a 78 and the 88% level, and that diagonal line there corresponds with close to the 88% level if it gets to that level. Now, just in terms of these Fibonacci's, is another area where it did a bit of a bounce, and we always say the 61% is key. That sort of looks like a 61% level. So if I draw that between that high and that low, you can see there it bounced just below the 61% level and bounced further to decline. So that's always a key area to look out for on Fibonacci's. So where are we now? Well, again, as I said, if it breaks further to the downside, we're going to see it potentially break below these descending diagonals, and then that'll be a key area of support, 2267. They're much lower than that. We'll cover that when we get to that stage. But you'll notice here the CCI is still declining, so there's no sign yet of an upswing. We want to see that break more into an upturn there, like we did back here. So that may be just a little bit of a retrace before taking further declines, but at the moment it's still trending down. Also, we've got this short back test and a long back test. You can see there it averages down. We don't use stop losses, and you can see there when it declines, a way to avoid those average downs on the back test, you only trade in the direction when the weekly and the daily are aligned. So you can see there that's predominantly a short environment, and likewise in 2022 that's predominantly short environment only in that area there. You can see those short indicators down the bottom there. There were no long signals to be taken, so you would have avoided taking those long trades. Likewise with those short trades there, you would have avoided taking those short trades because there were no short trades in that area nor in that area. On the bottom you can see those indicators on the bottom. So to understand how to trade this and other trading strategies, subscribe to my Patreon page where we also do weekly scans of stocks, currencies and commodities. Subscribe, like and share the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.